Welcome to Liv's home workout. So ladies and gents, if you want to know how to have a great workout at home, there's a few techniques that you'll need to know about to make sure that it's safe. We're going to do an all over body workout. So working from the bottom half all the way up through to the top of the body. Okay, we're going to be working what's called supersets, which means one exercise for the same muscle group after the other. Really simple. I'd like you to be doing reps of 15 and repeat it up to 4 times depending on the amount of time you have. So that is reps of 15, so 15 repetitions of each exercise repeated 4 times. Nice and easy, the way it should be. Welcome to Live Fit Freedom home style. So this is for anyone that cannot get to the gym. The most important thing is to make sure that you're warm. So we'll do some easy exercise to start with, and then we're going to be following it by more intense exercises, okay? This is all about body tone, okay? With your cardiovascular health, we're going to be doing separate exercise videos outside. Okay, very important exercise. All the way down. Now this works, this supports the back. This is an exercise that often physios give to people with weaker lower back and glutes. Glute minimum, glute medius, glute max, okay? So you're going to keep your heels on the ground. Knees and legs equidistant apart, making sure you press through the heels with the whole foot on the ground, up into a bridge and down again. Breathing out as you go up and in as you go down. So we're doing 15 reps of this, making sure that you squeeze the glutes at the top and you go slowly down. Squeeze the glutes at the top and slowly down. If you want to know the exercise gear that I'm wearing, it's called Miss Matahari. Look it up online, it's awesome. The material is made specifically for athletes, so you can wear it in the winter and you can wear it in the summer, and it adjusts the heat of the body. To be honest with you, I've had this for over a year and it's absolutely superb. It's the best brand I've tried. So up and slowly down. You want 15 squeezes. Okay, to increase the intensity of that, you're then going to follow it by using a band. Okay, so you want the band on your lower legs, just here. You're going to bend the knees and you're going to put them down in the same position. You're going to open the legs slightly more, making sure that the knees are directly over the toes and not together like that. So you want the knees apart, legs apart, push through the heels. Same thing, hold onto the mat, retract the shoulders back, breathe out and breathe in. Okay, so you've got 15 of these. Now what does the band do? The band increases the tension on the outside of the bottom. By that I mean the glute minimus and the glute medius. And you're squeezing up, you contract glute max, but also the muscles on the side of the bottom are being contracted here. So we're integrating it's a more compound movement, okay? So slowly down and breathe out on the way up and in on the way down. So you keep this nice and fluid and consistent with an extra squeeze at the top. Okay, so we're doing 15 like that. So the press up is working the chest. It's working across the top of the arm. Now this is really important for us ladies. You know the kind of bit that goes all flabby just in here? This is what we're toning. We're not building muscle, we're just using body weight, okay? Body weight is an essential tool. It's great because you already have it. Now, key here is to make sure if you're not used to this exercise, that you would start doing it onto a chair, and I'll show you how to do it. If you're really uncomfortable with press-ups, you want to be doing it on your feet. Make sure the chair is secure. Down and push. Down and push. If you feel slightly more comfortable about it being on your knees, down and push. Chest to the chair. Now notice that my elbows go directly out to the side. They're not coming this way, okay? Contract through your abs, flat back, down and push. Okay, to make it harder, down on the floor, just take the knees a little bit further away. Okay, so your hips are down. Take the hands wide apart. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, elbows go to the side, push up through the heel of the hand. Upon finishing, just contract through the spine, cat stretch, hold it there, drop the head and release, and sit back on the heels if you have that mobility through the knee. Wait there for about 10 to 20 seconds and slowly roll up. Okay, a full press up. For those of you more okay with the press up, nice and wide with the hands. Okay, so we're like this. And legs up. You're going to breathe in as you go down and out as you come up. In as you go down, out as you come up. Okay, so obviously with the body weight, it's a lot of pressure through the shoulders. So do start with the easy ones and use a bench or use a chair. We're going to go on to the bottom again. And again, we do incremental exercises. So first of all, without the band, and then using the band. So we don't hyperextend the neck. You must make sure that you're lying down, okay? It looks nice up like this, but look at that extension through your trapezius into your neck, okay? We need to lie down to make sure there is no tension there. Now the hips are not rotated backwards, they're rotated forward, and the leg is in line with the knee that's on the floor, okay? So we don't want this with it extending away from the body. If you look down, you want to be able to see your knee sticking out, and you want the top leg over that front knee because we're going to work here. Lift the foot up, flex it, and then rotate the foot. You can just see my foot in camera there. Tummy in, keep here, all right? You want to be rotated slightly forward. If you rotate backwards, you're going to be working more of the quad. If you rotate from the hip forward, you're going to be hitting your bottom, which is the area that we want. So we're lifting up and we're tapping that toe down, and we lift up and down, and we're doing this for 15. We're going to keep the movement nice and fluid, breathing out on the way up, in on the way down. To increase the intensity after 15 reps, we pop the band on. Down on your side, exactly the same. Lengthen the arm out, relax the neck, very important. Rotate the body forward, looking down, making sure the knee is in line with your nose. Okay, extending that foot again, and flex on the end. Rotate the foot down towards the floor and lift. 1 and 2. If you're not feeling it in your bottom, you have to take the leg further forward. So you've got 15 like this, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You should be really feeling it in here now. 13, 14, 15, and relax and give yourself a nice pat just there on the bottom because it will be cramping. Okay, now shoulders are a funny thing. A lot of people have injuries through the rotated cuff, previous injuries, so we have to be careful with our shoulder joints, okay? You can use water bottles or you can use the band. I'm going to show you how to use the band. It's really simple, it's very easy. Always try and get the band with the handle for the upper body, okay? So make sure your chest is up and your tummy is in. If you have a problem with the knee, don't be doing it kneeling, you want to be seated on a chair. But the mechanism is the same. So, arms are out to the side, you're breathing out as you go up and in as you go down. If you notice, I'm not completely locking the arms out, I've got a slight bend in the elbow and I'm doing a very controlled movement on the way down. Now my arms are not too far back, they're not ridiculously far forward, they are above my head, and you breathe in as you go down and out as you go up, and you keep that movement nice and fluid. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and you keep going for 15. If you can't do 15, stop at 10, okay? Work to your ability. Now on the ones to the side, this is quite important. We have a bend in the elbow. Again, the chest is up. We're going to be doing tiny little lifts here. And 2. Notice the tension stays on the band. 3. Now the elbows need to be higher than the wrists. Not this. This. Not this though. Okay, so make sure it's horizontal, but the elbow is lifted. You will start to feel this very, very small movement straight into your delts, believe me. Breathing out on the way up and in on the way down. Relax and stretch. Arm comes forward towards the body. Getting a stretch across the delt and relax. Other side. Arm comes forward, stretch across the body, push it in and breathe on it. Okay, one of my favorites, front raises. So the deltoid is a 3-dimensional muscle, as they all are in the body, but it's great to have beautiful shoulders, especially as well. We don't want fat here, we don't want fat on the back of the arms. We need to work our rear shoulder, our upper shoulder, our side shoulders. So, simple again, keeping the tension on the band, slight bend in the elbow, lift up, band down. I am going no higher than horizontal, might look like I am, but my arms are horizontal now and down. I'll do this to the side so I can show you, okay? So even on a chair, you'd have it directly under here. You're breathing out and you're breathing in, you're keeping the tension on the band. You can release those fingers if you want, or hold on to it. You can also do this with water bottles. Now where do you want to be feeling this? As you resist on the way down, you want to be feeling it through the front delt, this part here, not the side, directly on the front. Going into your rear delts. Now the rear delts, if you're on a chair, you bend over. If you're on the floor, you lean forward and you lift to the side. Now you have to envisage the muscle in order to feel it, okay? It worries me if you've got no support, if you don't know where you're supposed to be feeling it. So always feel the muscle you're trying to work. It's a very small muscle, just here in the back of the shoulder. So if you're unsure, and you don't know what you're doing, make sure you look it up online. Where's the rear deltoid? Let's try it without the band. So we lift up and we hold and we go down. Relax the head, lift up and hold and down. With the band, same thing. Lift up, hold and down. Lift up, hold and down. Notice the tension is not coming off the band. Relaxing the head, lift up. So you're flying like a bird. Activating the rear delt. Really important to get the whole deltoid working. some stomach exercises. Really easy. All I want you to do is contract. So you're squeezing the pelvis, contracting up. I don't even want you on the first round to even lift the upper body. So squeezing, contracting, and releasing. You'll notice there's a gap under here, all right, under your back. I can fit my arm in there when I'm relaxed. But the minute you contract, the gap disappears under here, yeah? Which means you're in a safe position to then on the next round, lift up, hold it, and slowly down, okay? Contract, and down, contract, and down, contract, and down, contract, and down. So simple. It's reasonably hard because you have to stay upright. Now if in this position you can't stay upright, you need to be either sitting against the wall or on a chair, okay? So for the front of the leg, nice flat back, we're lifting up, we hold and we go down. Then you lift the other leg up, hold and down, keeping the core nice and tight and down. You will feel your quads start to activate almost immediately. Yeah, if you cramp, give it a rub, okay? So we want 15 on one leg and 15 on the other leg. With a resistance band. You can find these anywhere, try and get the ones with handles, or alternatively, you can use water bottles. Feet together, bend the knees, retract the shoulders back, and you squeeze up and release down. Can you see the only thing that's moving is actually my forearm? I'll show you from the side. So bicep curl, retract the shoulders back, bend the knees, all the way up and all the way down, and you have 15 of these. Now the bicep curl works the belly, okay? This is when the knuckles are facing up towards the ceiling, so the belly of the biceps muscle. I want you to focus and concentrate on that muscle. Don't think about any other part of your body, just pull in your tummy and bend those knees and retract those shoulders back, and think about squeezing that bicep as you work all the way up and all the way down to 15. The angle of the wrist. So we're in this movement, okay? So if you look at it front on, up and down. So the thumb is facing up towards the ceiling. And again, this works a different head of the muscle and gives more shape over the shoulder and into the bicep. Again, I'm not taking the tension off that band, I'm not straightening the arm, and I'm not taking it all the way up to the shoulder either. I'm just keeping that muscle under tension. Triceps. So if you can't do the floor triceps, then I want you to try this. So tummy in, bottom out, just rest on here. So I'm resting on my thigh. I am pressing out to a straight arm and coming in. So out to a straight arm and coming in. And again, it's a hammer position. So the back of the hand's going up towards the ceiling. I'm holding it here for a second and then releasing. After I have done 50 like this, we are then going to change the position of the hand. In a hammer position, we're now changing with the top of the hand facing towards the ceiling, and again we're standing on the band, elbow into the waist and push the knuckles up towards the ceiling. Remember to lock that out. The lockout is really important. It's one of the only exercises that we tend to lock the joint out with. So you squeeze and then you release. So it's a horseshoe shaped muscle, back of the arm there. Do not work a muscle, what happens? You get more fat in that area. So please make sure the areas that you hold a lot of fat in are worked within your home workouts. Now, it's Christmas time, this time of year. Do it at home, plan it. Don't expect it just to happen. You have to take 40 minutes or maybe 30 minutes, or if you've not got time to do 20 minutes, at least you're doing something to really activate your muscles. Not doing anything is going to lead to muscle wastage. If you have muscle wastage, you're not using your muscles, your joints become weaker. If your joints become weaker, you're more prone to falls, you're more prone to things like osteoporosis. Okay, so with resistance exercise, you're really going to build your strength, you're going to build your body tone, and you're not going to go south as you get older. Really important for the menopause as well, because the menopause causes joint pain. It also causes weight gain if you're not careful. So really integrate this into your life. And like I said, use a planner, plan it into your week. Every other day is perfect for a full body workout. Or you could do 2 days on, 1 day off. Use your diary, treat it as a business meeting. Do not cancel. Got any questions? You know where to ask me. You can find me, Livia Francis, on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram, Live Fit Freedom. You can find me on YouTube on this channel here, Live Fit Freedom. Any questions about menopause, the menopause nutrition system? Follow me on Facebook.